Hello everybody, this is your Torador's Extended Warranty coming to you with a fun video. Well, fun for me. We are going to just steamroll right into it. So, okay, this is FUTO. Now, I'm going to bring this over here. My tails are going to be in the way because of course they are. Anyways. So, FUTO, computers belong to you. We develop in fun technology to give them back. Now, there is a reason specifically I'm talking about FUTO today, and I'll explain why towards the end of the video. What FUTO does differently: independent. We will never sell out to big tech, and will always remain fiercely independent. Honest. Revenue comes from paying customers paying for software, never from selling your data. And it's open source. You can see our source code, inspect it, and modify it yourself, which means you can change things to the way you want them to be. Assuming you're, program savvy, or maybe have Claude do it for you. Who knows? Because apparently that's a thing that works now. What we're up to: shifting perspective on purchasing open source software, future of software distribution beyond FUTO's vision for blah 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 blah. Anyways. So I wanted to kind of like start with this, but Grayjay. So I did a small video where I was bullying Rev Says Desu, and I say bullying in a playful sense because that's what it is. It's just a polite prodding. I've also told Kirsha about this, and I plan on telling several other creators, assuming that I can, get them to get into this, because at the end of the day, I am a small tier creator. I functionally don't exist. I am making videos recreationally because I want to talk about topics that I find important, and I feel like a lot of people frequently miss nuance. And it is frustrating. I don't like it when people miss nuance, and I think that sometimes things are just, they're unnecessarily stupid. And I'm not a philosopher. I never have been. I never will be. But things are just complicated sometimes, and making distinctions and differences, especially even if those distinctions are small, it's necessary sometimes, which is actually why I'm bringing up this video with FUTO and Grayjay specifically. Follow creators, not platforms. Grayjay enables you to create and watch video content on your own terms, fully retaining ownership you have and having control over what you watch, your content, your terms. Add your favorite sources: YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, Patreon, Subscribe, Star, Nebula, Kick, Twitch. That does have Twitch too. Import and source configurations, which this is the mobile version, which again, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Odyssey, Patreon, SoundCloud. And you have all of the creators that you might follow, and you have the videos that these individuals are posting. And you'll see this is from Odyssey, this is from Twitch, this is from YouTube. This is from YouTube, Odyssey, YouTube, and you'll basically be able to see all of the creators that you subscribe to on any platform on this platform. It is a program app aggregate where any videos or posts that that creators make, you can see. And I think that that's a phenomenal concept because it puts power into your hands. You are no longer beholden to YouTube. You are no longer beholden to Twitch. And you can still support the creators that you like. If you want to go onto these platforms and give them super chats, etc., you can do that. Most of them also have stream elements, which allows you to pay them in a more direct way. As well as like tips and Patreon and all this other stuff. But this basically makes it so that, if YouTube blocks you or bans you, and Twitch doesn't, and Kick doesn't, and all these other places, but maybe, you don't know. It's like, oh, where's my favorite creator from X, Y, and Z platform? And maybe they exist on another platform. Well, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Grayjay allows creators to kind of come in and make a collection of stuff. Like you could see live stream chats in Grayjay and even chat back on like live stream stuff. Let's just go through this because why not? On your own your own content your own way. Watch your favorite content on your own terms, just the way you like it. Access your data. Log into your existing platform accounts and enable account related features. So like use login for channels, use login for video details, etc. It basically allows you to kind of like have more friendly features that are more directed towards the certain platforms. Play what you want, how you want, when you want. Universal Feed enables you to access all of your subscriptions and content in one place. View only content you like, no restrictions. Add and configure sources. Configure which platforms to watch by enabling plugins. Watch live stream content on supported platforms with live chat. We support both picture-in-picture as well as background play. You configure what you prefer, and there is a paid and free side by side. Just log in to the plugin and see paid and unpaid content. This is showing Patreon, which means that if you subscribe to Patreon, you'll be able to see people's Patreon posts on Grayjay. Stay completely offline. Embrace a private viewing experience without compromising your privacy or data or privacy. Wow, I can't fucking talk. Locally stored history. Your watch history does not leave your device unless you configure it that way. Offline playlists and subscriptions have full control of your own feed without being at the mercy of algorithms. Oh, so nice, right? Offline playback. Download a video or an entire playlist for when you need it and enjoy your favorite content fully offline. Funny fact, they are showing Louis Rossmann here, which is a man who has actually been assisting in the development of this, or he's just chilling it because he loves it. But he is one of the top creators when it comes to right to repair, or one of the largest creators online when it comes to right to repair in the United States. Oh. I didn't realize that they showed him in this feature. But yeah, Rossmann's great. Like he's a angry New Yorker guy, but he's phenomenal. I love him. It's like Fcast, Chromecast, and AirPlay. You can just play stuff. But I'm pretty sure that oh yeah, there's this thing. Claim your identity on through Harbor. Harbor is a service which enables you to preserve your identity on the internet. Link your identity across apps, directly connect with your audience, and monetize your content. And again, you can do this on Grayjay. We just have to spread Grayjay around. It is a phenomenal app, and it is something that more people need to start using because, again, you want to support creators, not platforms. And the only reason you would want to support platforms is if they are doing good things for their users. And oftentimes it is the case that they are not doing good things for their users. Polycentric protocol. Retain ownership of your data no matter where it is. Take more control over your comments section. Platform independent ratings. But one of the things that I think I remember this man specifically, Louis Rossmann, talking about is there was either a push for or something that Grayjay can do if you're a creator, which is if you want to put links to, like, you want to exist on a platform or on Grayjay, you can basically just have your profile and it'll link all of your different, like, it'll link your YouTube, your Twitch, your Patreon, blah blah blah, all the way down. I think is something that it does, or something they were definitely talking about doing, which is to say a creator can be a creator and have access to Grayjay. And you can put most of all of your stuff in one place. It's kind of like having links in your bio, but this would basically allow people to follow you as a creator rather than having to be like, okay, is YouTube going to demonetize my favorite creator, or is Twitch going to ban my favorite creator because they showed like a partial second of their freaking like outer thigh. Like, it's dumb. It's dumb. We need to take control of our viewership on our platforms, or on the platforms that we have, and we need to show companies that they need to compete with better logistics, better help for creators, etc. And if it happens that Grayjay ends up becoming the new YouTube in a significantly better way, then so be it. I don't know if they can, because it's an aggregate program, but for all I know, maybe they're working on a video player on the side. But that's beside the point. People are still on YouTube and on Twitch. When YouTube and Twitch are consistently some of the most awful human beings on earth when it comes to actually making sure that you can receive help as a creator, or your money being in threat constantly, because they're like, oh, well, if somebody basically copyright strikes you, well, the money goes to them instead, or something like that, rather than just literally holding the money until things settle. And then if it does settle, or otherwise, you basically say, hey, yeah, this is settled already, or whatever, give me my money now. Because there's creators like, actually I can bring one up right now. His name is the Fat Rat, and he makes EDM style music, video game inspired EDM music. One of his videos actually got claimed for over a year, and he was fighting it forever, trying to get his own video back, and he couldn't freaking do it for the longest time, and his channel was actually under consistent threat. And it is an abuse of the copyright system that YouTube needs to do something about, and they just won't. Like, if you think there's copyright material and somebody copyright strikes you, they should have to prove to a human, not an AI, because YouTube's been using AI instead of human beings to actually look over things, and be like, hey, we're going to pause monetization on this, which means that it can still collect monetization, but you won't get it. It'll go into an account directly connected to you, and you won't be able to take that money out unless this is settled. But the other side of that should have to prove that you violated copyright, or give enough of not an excuse, that's not the right word. They should have to give enough evidence that you broke copyright. That way that YouTube goes, okay, yeah, we could see how this might violate copyright. We'll like pause monetization on this, but you're not going to get the monetization from this. It's going to go into a hold account for the creator, and if you do legal action against them, basically say, hey, we're suing you for copyright, they can sue to get the proceeds of the video, and only the proceeds of the video from you, and any potential damages otherwise. I think that would be a significantly better system. YouTube has people probably far more intelligent than I am, and yet not one of them have come up with a system like that. Why? I don't know. Twitch, on the other hand's pervert CEO will literally let people bikini stream while putting a green screen on their ass, and face stream while using green screen on their ass as two separate camera angles. Well, that person actually got suspended and they didn't get permabanned? Really? The guy who refuses to ban Hassan Piker for shocking his dog or promoting terrorists, which is illegal in the United States, mind you, to propagandize on behalf of terror organizations. And he's their favorite creator. I mean, third favorite creator outside of the titty streamers. I mean, no fifth. I mean, eighth. I mean, 20th behind the hot tub streamers, guys. Look, I love the streamers with the titties. Unless they're VTubers, and then they're gross, degenerate, disgusting people, because all VTubers, no matter how they look, all look like little children. Ew. I have such disdain for Dan Clancy. I really do. He is an awful human being, and I think he's just a disgusting old pervert who's trying to do his best to go, oh, guys, look at me. I am so great. I am like the CEO of Twitch, and I'm just a cool guy who always wears Hawaiian shirts. Who cares if I favor and don't permaban these people who are basically putting softcore porn on Twitch? Anyways, my sarcasm and frustration as an aside, I think that this guy right here and the guys behind FUTO, which are the creators of Grayjay, if I recall correctly, which let me make sure. FAQs. It was pioneered by FUTO. Yeah, FUTO. Pioneered by FUTO. But if you go in and you pay for Grayjay, which you don't have to, it allows you to support stuff like this. It allows you to support aggregate programs that puts the power in the hands of creators. I did a little mockery video that's not like an actual bullying video where I was talking to like Rev Says Desu on Twitter because I hoped that maybe he would see the video. But he probably won't. I then told Kirsha about it on a stream, and she's like, "Oh, I hope to see the fruits of your labor." And I think that she was under the impression that I designed this app. Oh, if only I was so smart. This app probably took a exceedingly long period of time to actually design, and it's constantly being worked on. There is a desktop version of this app, however, now. It's a little bit janky still, but it does still function. It's not going to be as seamless as all of these other platforms because all of these other platforms have had significantly more time to build their stuff, to have the excess money and the excess engineers to flourish and just do whatever. But here's the thing. This program allows you to put your money where your mouth is, and it gives not just creators power, but it gives followers and people who like content more power to vote with their wallets, vote with their feet. It says, hey, I'm tired of giving YouTube view time. I'm going to view my favorite creator and I'm going to pay them through Grayjay. Or pay them through Patreon, or pay them through like Subscribe Star or freaking Stream Elements. Make platforms have to change for the better, or show them that you are willing to leave. But this has to be a creator thing and a content follower thing. If you're a customer, you need to prove to these companies you're willing to walk away. If you're a content creator, you need to prove that you're willing to diversify your portfolio and say, you know what, I understand that I might not exist without this platform, but I am leaving because I love this platform and because I don't want to learn to hate it more than I already do because they keep shafting us. Like, YouTube recently put out a feature revolving around inauthentic content, and it's already hit creators who are literally live streamers who are doing frequent content about lots of different topics. And then they appeal, and the appeal supposedly gets reviewed by a human, which YouTube has flat out said that their appeals are reviewed by human people, and they aren't. We need to stop emboldening Twitch and YouTube, guys. We really do. But I've said enough. I've kind of rambled a little bit, being a little yappy. But that's all for today. Again, this is your Torador's extended warranty. For the love of all that is holy, download Grayjay, guys. Support them, please. And again, I'll say it as many times as I have to because that's what I do, and that's what I'm going to do here on this channel. Vote with your feet, guys. Vote with your wallet. Share this with your favorite creators. Show them that this is the way going forward and that this is the right thing to do. To make companies that are supposed to be competing in the free marketplace, making them have to adjust, or they'll lose your business. Make them have to change for the better. And if they don't, they can sink. That's how the market's supposed to work. Anyways, later, guys.